What's up, guys? It's your boy Dikuhan Talks, and today we're going to discuss about a topic that I previously discussed about yesterday, around 6 to 7 o'clock ish of Nigerian Standards Time. Uh, it has to do with the issue of being an administrative staff, as I discussed yesterday. And you see, discovering various reasons as to why being an administrative staff is not ideal, it now came to my mind, were there administrative staffs in the medieval as well as, just the past eras? Were they administrative staffs? Did they really exist? And so it now came to my mind, and and I decided that I'm going to like make an inquiry about that. And in my findings, I discovered that there were actually administrative staffs that did exist. So the first of them were the clerks and the scribes. The clerks and scribes, which existed in medieval Europe, were the ones who were actually in charge of handling administrative duties that has to do with taxation, recording of documents, and so on. Technically, not taxation, though. Sorry, cut that out. Not taxation. Just maintaining and recording documents, taking notes of what occurs in the empire or respective kingdom as of then in medieval Europe, and also managing official duties that has to do with the monarch, the noble, or the clergy, one of the three positions I just mentioned. So basically, there were administrative staffs in medieval Europe, and some of them were called clerks and scribes. The second instance I saw was that of the viziers. The viziers were the administrative officers of the Islamic rulers as of then during the Islamic Golden Age. The viziers were the second in command for most Islamic rulers, because actually back then, if you had an Islamic ruler, you also had a vizier. So then a vizier was like the prime minister in some Islamic countries as of then in the past. And some of them were also, the administrative head of their respective administrative ministerial, zones that they had to cover. They were the ones in charge of administrative duties, taxation, maintenance of law and order, and so on for their respective caliphs and sultans. Yeah, so the viziers were essentially the administrative officers for the Islamic rulers during the Islamic Golden Age. And then the third instance I came across was that of the Mandarins. Now we're going to Imperial China. They were the ones in charge of administrative duties for their respective kings, Chinese kings, that is to say, or let me put it this way, Chinese emperors, because basically the Chinese monarchs were emperors. So the Chinese monarchs at the time, respectively, you had the Tang Dynasty, and various other dynasties that existed. So they were the ones who managed the administrative duties for them that has to do with documentation, tax collection, law and order, and so many of the other things that an administrative officer takes care of. So I really didn't know that actually administrative staffs existed in the past. I didn't know. I'm just getting to know that now. And you know, um, I don't know how their own working conditions were then, but like as it is, I didn't live during I didn't live during that time, so I cannot speak for any of them. That's it. I can't just give my own instance on it. I can't give my own opinion on how their conditions were then. But the only thing I can say about it is, this is actually a good discovery. I now know that administrative staffs existed in the past, that is before the modern era we exist in now. I now know that they existed in the past, and so many other things that we're doing now, which is like, with regards to documentation and the likes. I didn't know they themselves too had to do it or even assign staffs to actually engage in that. I didn't know. I'm just getting to learn that now. And I decided to, and I said, let me share that with you guys. It's good, knowledge is not wasted. Let me share that with you guys, and let me see what you people think about it. So that's all I have to say today. If you need more content and you need more, you need more videos to watch, this is not my main channel, as I've said before. The link to the channel will be in the description. And yeah, have a nice day.